Hey everyone, this is AestheticGamer, and this is Harrow. This is a Silent Hill inspired Unity game that released some months ago, and I've been meaning to play it, but just getting around to it. I am almost completely blind on it. Let's go straight into it. I think I'm supposed to click Harrow to get started, but I kind of want to look around me first. There's like a 2D fog image kind of floating above my head. You can hardly move fast in this, and there's probably nothing over here. But surprisingly, it goes on for a while, so part of me just kind of wants to touch the sign in case it's like where I'm supposed to be going. Maybe this is where I'm supposed to be going. Yeah, I'm gonna touch the Harrow sign just in case this is something, and if not, then that's okay. Touch it. Oh, hey, no, it's fine. Bye, Harrow, or Warha. Oh, Warha disappeared. Let's enter into the town of not Harrow. So, I should clarify, I'm playing several Silent Hill indie games, inspired indie games, I should say, just to kind of see what other games have been up to with this sort of setup. I'm wanting to make my own Silent Hill-esque game for the series' 20th anniversary coming in like half a year from when I'm recording this. To give this video series a date, I'm playing this in early August of 2018. You know, I'm not really sure if cars doing handstands are normal in this town, but I don't know. I've got a feeling that would just be the early sign that something's not quite right here. Not even like a creepy way, but kind of silly, honestly, but hey. You know, what do I know? Maybe it's just normal where these people come from. Their cars fucking do car headstands. So, to mention, there is no crouch, there is no jump, there is no run. I cannot make this go faster. I'm just kind of enjoying it. Oh, that's moving towards me. I don't know if there's danger in this game. However, this is definitely moving towards me. I think I'm a little bit faster than it, though. Oh, it's still there. I just didn't see it for a second. It's honestly a little creepy. Or there that went. Not gonna lie, slightly creepy. It was a little bit hard to see though. Floating black shadows just drifting through wherever this is. I'm not sure if touching it would have done anything or not, but interesting all the same. We are definitely, there's no ceiling to this parking lot, so yeah, we must be on city streets. It's just like a regular parking lot, not like an underground. I thought we were like an underground parking garage or something, but no, we were just having a lot. Excuse me? Excuse me? I have no idea how I was supposed to respond to that. Okay, I'm gonna let this thing pass. Now I know it's not like following me, it's just kind of going forward. Excuse me, dear sir. There it goes. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to. I can't run. I can't oh, wait. Oh, there's a jump. But it's a really weird key. It's right mouse button. And there is a run button. It's left mouse button. That's not what that would explain why I had a little boost sometimes. Well, now I know I can outrun the beast. Fuck, it's gonna get me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about this. Am I supposed to Super Mario it? It's like right on my fucking tail. I don't know what to do about it. And if they touch me, I fucking die. So I'm like, oh no. Sound over here? I'm not really sure how I feel about the one-hit deaths in this particular game of things like sprinting at you. The shadow is fine, but I'm not sure how I feel about those fluttery flutters. It makes me not want to explore because I know I can just start all over, I guess. We'll see, though. I'm in it. We'll see where this is going. It's a little bit scary. It's a little bit tense. I'm not going to lie there, but yeah. This seems to be a dead end. Unless there's something I'm missing. The fog's definitely scrolling through, and that's nice. Remember, I can jump. I have learned that in the meantime. So I can't... Oh, wait. Can those things not jump? Oof. That actually scared me. Not gonna lie. A whole lot not lying going on here. I think this is not a dead end like a... Fuck my life! See, how am I supposed to feel about this? Get on top of a car? Will this protect me? Oh no! It's getting on top of it. Well, I've never been so pondering of a flitter flower. I don't really know what you're supposed to do about these things. I know they'll kill me if they touch me, but outside of that, it's an enigma in many ways. I'm gonna check the chat here for a second as I'm fucking recomposing myself, you could say. Top chat. You can jump into cars. I just experimented with there, but apparently they can kind of get on top of them, so... Well, back into the fray I go. The controls for this game are still very bizarre, though. Not gonna lie. I know it's gonna start chasing me, so I better just get the lead and running. Or it's not chasing me. Never mind, there it is. The other problem is it's not very clear what direction I'm supposed to be headed towards. Like, is this road where I'm supposed to be going? Is this just a dead end? I was thinking you run out of stamina and start moving slower at a certain point. Thankfully, they do seem to give up chase after a bit when you enter an area, but... Where... Is this the beginning? Did I go in a full circle? I think I went in a full fucking circle. Feeling very smart right now. Don't mind me. Well, we got... I think it actually... Yeah, my thing was on over there. I heard my voice for a second. Sorry if you guys were hearing it. I am in a straightforward place. That's all I can tell. How do I tackle this? Can you turn on your flashlight? If I can, it's a very non-obvious key. Again, how I run is by holding the left shift button, and how I jump is the right mouse, or not left shift, right mouse button. Right mouse button is jump, left mouse button is sprint. I seem to have a limited sprint, but... I'm gonna go over here because I know this leads over this way. Let me jump on top of this stuff. I'm gonna get my stamina back and just kind of explore this direction. There's a lot of dead ends. I can kind of hop on a car to get away from them, but on the flip side, they do seem like they can kind of glitch themselves slowly up onto the car, so... The fuck is waiting for me right there? Well, I guess I'm going this way. I don't know how I feel about this game. There's some things about it which I like, but at the same time, I'm like, oh boy. Is there like a pause? No, there's not really a pause button. Like, as long as there's like a way to save, or if I have to reset every single time something bad happens. A tree's growing out of that. That's kind of nifty, I guess. Get ready to get fluttered at in just a second. Fuck my life. Sounds super close. It almost sounds like it's homing in on you because it sounds kind of mechanical. See what I'm meaning? I think I'm about to run into another one because there's another one there. Yep. Where the fuck am I headed towards? This looks like a street. Is this the beginning again? I think this might be the beginning again. This is the fucking beginning again. Oh boy. Well, I kind of have some of it mapped out in my head. That's the bright side. Downside is I didn't fucking see anywhere I should have been like, oh, that's where I'm supposed to be going. Maybe the scroll turns the flashlight off. I tried that. Didn't really work. It's not F either or anything, at least immediately obvious. I can tell you that much. Oh no. I broke my controls somewhat. How do I fix it? There, I fixed it by doing that. Good. Let's go forward then. Got chased over by flutters all over again. I don't know what else to call them besides flutters. They look like Opa-Opa from the old Sega game, just in a horror form. You don't know who Opa-Opa is. If you look him up and look what these monsters look like, I guarantee you they look like a Silent Hill version of Opa-Opa. I have no idea what that says. Maybe it's backwards. Oh yeah, it is backwards. This car specifically is making noise. Wait. Yeah, I got something on top of the car. There's something on top of it. I only just noticed it, but I don't know what it was I just picked up or what it looked like. Something? Just a dead end. Guess I'll just check out over here before I start getting chased, I was about to say. I don't know how I feel about any of this, honestly. I got something, but I couldn't really tell you what it was I just picked up. This just is a dead end at the moment. Real exciting stuff, I know. To the left, up ahead. I think that one of the monsters is right there through the tunnel, so I'm expecting to start going through the tunnel and it'll start chasing me. Honestly. Yep. They kind of go back to their origin points after you've been caught by them, so... They have like an area of patrol, I'm noticing. Okay. One of them's gonna start chasing me in a second. It's like right there. I'm gonna start right now because I know it's there. There it is. I think I'm being chased by more than one right now. I guess I haven't been here. Oh wait, no, this is the car. What the fuck? Well, this is becoming a thing. Just kind of running around, don't mind me. There's that again. I'm about to get caught. I've got like 3 on my tail. But I'm so desperately trying to find something that I'm missing. I just got something, but again, I have no idea what it is I just picked up. And I don't think I've saved it all, because I don't know how to save even, so... I think the monster has to be in the subway area based on how things have gone, so... Okay, so I picked up something that looked like a cat. Don't know what that means, but sure. Still expecting to be assaulted as I get through this area. So now that I've got the cat thing, am I just kind of doing loops until I collect everything and like new things appear when I collect old things? Is that what's going on? Now that is probably because I met the last monster right directly ahead of me when I was here last time, so I'm expecting that to reoccur, honestly. I'm going to go back to the beginning area to recollect my bearings, and just to see if like maybe the cat thing I got was for me to return or something? I don't know where it goes. I don't even know why cat has any significance for anything. Trust me, I am running. Not to this dead end, though. Going back to the beginning area to recoup, see if whatever I collected was for over here, because I can't think of anywhere else it might go, unless there's like something new somewhere. Do any of these cars want a cat? Is that what I got? Is that where I'm at? I'm gonna hop in this car just to make sure I guess I'm okay for a second. Now I'm gonna think about this. I collected something, but I had no idea what it was. And now I've collected something that looks like a cat. I don't even know where to begin with this, really. It looked like a dead animal. Could have been a dog. But what do I do with a dead dog? What was that? Maybe a new object? Maybe I'm just, this is like new items appear after I collect old items. I have to like get everything. E or F don't do anything. I've already tried them. Maybe things just appear over time. Maybe so, but that also would mean that if I die, I just have to start over. I'm not sure. I don't know how I feel about this. I kind of like some of the aesthetic stuff of this game. The actual gameplay, though, I hope it gets more interesting, because right now it's just kind of run away from the flutters, and I guess look for the thing in the darkness and fog. Let's go to the left. Getting attacked by Silent Hill's version of Opa-Opa, but essentially it just means I just have to run and make sure not to run into them, or else I start all over. Time to start running, because I know one of them's about to start chasing me. Or two of them. I need to check both sides of the street just to make sure I'm not like missing anything. This is where I found the cat. Oh boy. It didn't give up yet. I need to go this direction because I need to break my chain where I keep looking. I'm gonna look in the middle of the street next, but I just kind of need to make sure there's like nothing over here. Fuck my life! Has this always been here? Yes, it has been. I recognize it now. So I kind of run in the middle of the street because I haven't checked the middle of the street really. It's like the only place I haven't checked. What am I missing? I guess looking up is the only thing I haven't done, but I don't really feel, ecstatic about looking up as I run from these flutter things. There's a sound coming from over here, and I've noticed it a few times I've come through here, but I don't really know why or for what reason. Oh boy. I was walking through this place one day. Fuck! I'm about to die, I think. I don't even... I lost track of where I was. I looked up and there was something, but I couldn't really tell what it is. Maybe things just appear after time. Give it to Ghost Guy. I don't even know where Ghost Guy is. He disappeared after the beginning. I went back to his car and I didn't drop anything off there, so I don't really know. I'm putting some really good thought into this, though. I want to know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I don't really know where to even begin with this. I'm putting serious thought into this. Trust me, I am very, very serious about figuring this out. But at the moment, it's like nothing. I'm reading the chat to see if you guys have any other ideas, particularly. I'm just running around trying not to die from all this. Where might be the solution here? Where might it be? I've picked up something off the top of a car, and what I assume is a dead cat or dog, but not much else than that. Maybe there's a third thing or someplace I need to deliver this stuff to, but I don't really know. Well, whatever the case, I guess I just go out there, I'll do another loop, and I'll see if I see anything, and hopefully the answer to that is I do. I'm gonna go back to the car parking lot just because there's something there. Back to the car parking lot. Yeah, this is where the Shadow Man appeared at the beginning, but I don't know what to do with this location, and I don't think the Shadow Man's actually here. I think he disappeared after we went through here previously, so... Dead dog obtained, and whatever was on top of the car. What would they be for? I've ran in the middle of the road. I've ran on both sides of the street. The only thing I haven't been down, I guess, is some alleys, and the only reason is because we're getting chased, and the alleys look like dead ends when I'm glancing at them, so... I don't know what to make of any of this. I am going to check out the alleyway where there's like a tree that's like sideways, just because I don't think I fully have checked that. I'm always being chased when I get around that location, so... I guess I'll try that. And hopefully I do not come to regret this. I'm just gathering. I'm thinking in my head the layout. This is like a circular area. There's a tunnel that connects these two things. The only thing that sort of outstretches are some alleyways in this area. There's inside the parking garage. I haven't seen anything particular, but there's a sound that plays when you go through there. So maybe there's something I'm missing. Outside of the sound, there's the little bush tree area, but that doesn't really seem to lead to anything. So it's all just thoughts. When you get chased, you just kind of run around for a period of time. I guess that's okay. Jeez, I'm putting some very serious thought into this, even though I don't really know how to even begin to tackle this. There was that black thing I saw floating above the parking garage. I'm not sure if that was anything. I just was trying to look up to see if there was anything that made the sound. I can circle around the parking lot. Is there anything inside the parking garage that I'm missing? Like an object? I haven't really looked in between the cars. Maybe there's something there I'm missing. The only thing I could think of, though, is the alleyway with the tree. Just because I never had a good opportunity to look down there, and that kind of sticks out. But I'm not really sure, also, if it sticks out enough, honestly speaking. I did get the shiny on top of the car. Fuck, I'm thinking too hard about this because I feel like I know there's something I'm missing, but I feel like I've seen most everything I can. In this back alley area, I feel like I'm not going to obtain anything. Unless is there like an interact key and I'm just not knowing it? I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities and things I can think of. I'm sorry I'm pondering so much. Just, I know once I go out there, it's going to be me running from shutter whatever is all over again. Wait, did my flashlight just go out? No, it just saw the shadow got a little bit weird there for a second. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, I'll run out there like a fucking fool again and see what there is to see. I'm going to check out the tree alley, and if the tree alley has nothing in it, I'm probably going to return back here just to regather my thoughts. I should probably just run out there, but I feel like running out there like a fool from the shutter stuff all the time isn't going to help me at all. Maybe it's just stuff that's like directly, like there has to be an alley or a door or something that I'm missing here, or an object that's just been there and I just haven't spotted it. Tree alley. I'm gonna set my sights out onto the tree alley. Okay, I think I have mentally recuperated myself to do this, so let's fucking do it. I will not run until a shutter or whatever spots me. I kind of know where their placements generally are right now. I'm hoping I won't trigger one for the moment. That's my hope. Guess we'll find out. Problem is, if I die after this whole... Now, given I didn't do too much, so it's not like I'm going to lose a shit ton of progress or anything. But I still wouldn't want to start all over if I can avoid it. I think that makes enough sense. Okay. This is the knocked over tree alley. I've not had a good chance to look down it, and I guess there's good reason, because there is nothing here. I don't even know where to begin with all this. Since I'm not getting chased right now, I'll probably just stand on top of this car and think for a second. I know if I'm being chased, like I didn't just jump right then. There's another alleyway there, but there's several alleyways. I'll stare at the darkness of this lamp and think for a second. If that's not it, it's not the place I came from. It's not the alleyway with the tree. There's probably like some alleyway somewhere that I'm just missing something at. The problem is, any other place than where I am right now, I'm just gonna be running away from them, and I can't look at everything super closely because they're pretty fast, honestly. I can outrun them. We've determined that multiple times already. Outrunning them is definitely possible. You know what? Fuck. I'll just kind of skim the outskirts and see what I fucking see. If I don't skim the outskirts, then I can't really do anything. I don't think I've explored this wall as closely as I've explored the inner wall, so I'm going to just kind of stick to it. Like, there's this alleyway. Have I looked at this alleyway up close? No, but I guess for good reason. There's nothing here. Alright. There's another alleyway here. But nothing. I'm gonna get chased very soon. I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah. No, don't fucking get over here. There's one down here too. I'm about to die. I am skimming this stuff so hard. Well, flap, flap, flap your wings, flap them all you care. I am fucking running for my life. This was not a dare. There's like nothing. Okay. I feel like I have almost skimmed every inch of this. What am I missing? Is there an object I'm missing? I feel like I've almost skimmed all the walls at this point. So I don't think it's like a manhole I've passed or something. Trying to think of the possibilities of what it could have been I've missed, if anything. Okay, so I've skimmed the outer wall. I've skimmed the inner wall. I've gone down the middle of the street. There's like 2 or 3 of these flutters. They somewhat change their positions, but they're pretty consistent, honestly, at the end of the day. I guess we just go back in. I'm gonna fucking... The chat was, I think, failing to load for me, and I'm just thinking about this really in depth right now. Hello, chat. How are you guys holding up? The excitement of being chased around a street corner, I guess. Maybe check inside the bush. Maybe a shallow to bury the dog. There is probably something to pick up somewhere. I guess the flashlight works like that to mask the small size of the area. It seems like a dog you picked up. I'll check the bush. I'm gonna sneeze. That was a sneeze. Now, I hope there's nothing down here that's gonna chase me, because I want to just check the bush. I guess I haven't like checked the bush up close. There's like a passageway above me there. Like there's something standing there, see? Hello, bush. I can't really walk. This is as far as I can get into this bush dealio. It almost looks like an up arrow, but it's definitely like a figure that's standing there, looking down at me. This is where I found the dog. This stays as a tunnel for a bit. There's another thing watching me from there. And I already know there's nothing in the parking garage. I've been here multiple times. Like, unless, of course, there's an object hidden around these cars, which I guess I'll look for, but I'm not really expecting to find anything. Yeah, unfortunately, when I'm being chased, the cars you can just kind of walk into and sometimes you can glitch to get up, so I can't really hide on top of them to avoid the monsters. I just have to get out of the air. I just have to run until they stop running after me, I guess. All the same. Bless you. This game is not that exciting, sadly. I feel like there's more to this. I'm missing something. The problem is I don't even know where to begin with what I'm missing. I'm almost tempted to look into this to see if I'm like, should I look at a fucking walkthrough? I don't like relying on walkthroughs, but I don't know what I'm missing here. It's kind of a tall tower there. I almost am high enough to jump on top of that, but not exactly. The thing is, if I walk forward, I'm going to start getting chased by another thing. I'm going to go this way just because I'm not going to get chased immediately. Sometimes there's a monster waiting through the tunnel, but at the moment it doesn't seem to be true. All the same. I don't even mind cryptic games. This is a relatively small area, so I'm legitimately curious what it is that I'm missing at the moment. Cryptic I don't have an issue with, but yeah. I know there's a monster that's gonna start chasing me when I go down the street. I'm just kinda getting prepared for that. I guess I'll stick, I'm debating outer wall, inner wall, or middle of the street. I guess I'm gonna stick to outer wall still. I feel like I've skimmed it really good already, but I'm gonna try again. I'll walk until I start getting chased, which should be momentarily I'm going to start getting chased, because there should be a monster around these parts. There it is. I'm going to hide in this parking alley. Just noticing how that ended there, so I was thinking there was any purpose towards it. Is there a door here? No. Can I hop on top of this car? I actually possibly could. I'll try just to see if there's, for some reason, anything up here. Doesn't really seem to be anything up here, but okay. I'll catch up with the chat again, because I'm just kind of taking their volts as I go to these places. I guess if a game gave you directions, it would be a start. Let's see. Okay, so what I'm going to do very, very briefly, and I'm going to show this on screen just so you guys can all have the same level of cheating I'm having. I'm going to fucking look up this game on YouTube, because I feel like this game probably isn't the type of game which has, like, you know, big success, probably. But might have a few things. Harrow game. I'll let you guys see the screen I'm about to look at. I'll do a quick display capture. Game capture. Okay, game capture still good. So I'm going to click this video. You see, this is some video of the game by somebody. I'll turn the commentary off just because, you know, it's their commentary. I'll credit who I'm looking at right now. I clicked random part of the video. Okay, so this is a Let's Play of this game. It goes on for like 40 minutes. It's by Little Coffee Kitty. I'll give it a thumbs up, as I am looking at for my own reference. So this looks like around the same areas I've been looking at right now. They're running around. I don't know what they've done before here. Let's see. I don't want to watch this whole Let's Play. In fact, I'm going to put it at super speed just so I can get sort of a basic idea. Speed 2.0. They're doing the same thing I'm doing. They're like considering something. I think this is the part. There's shadow people there for them. Where is this? Oh, this is where, yeah, this is where they get the dog. This is the last thing I did. That is definitely a cat now I'm looking at it. I didn't notice the shadow people around it, though, I'll be honest. So they pick up the cat. That is definitely a cat, not a dog. Then they sort of just run around for a second. I'm going to minimize this OBS thing over here as I'm paying attention to this. They run through, down streets. They're not actually running, like standing still. I think they maybe hear one of the shutter things. I'm going to kind of skip around. I am playing at a faster speed than the game usually runs at. This is the tree alleyway. They're looking at the tree alleyway. There's nothing in the tree alleyway. They crisscross applesauce past here. Yep, there's a shutter that they heard coming for them, because I know there's a shutter over there. Maybe they're a little bit afraid that there's one. They see a street sign. Have I seen that street sign? I don't actually know if I've seen that street sign. Maybe I have. Well, I know where it legitimately is. I just haven't seen it, I guess. This is the garage. They run through the garage. They're all confused. They're noticing the figures that stand above. This is basically the exact same point I'm at. Okay, so they're... Wait, where's this? Let me back up a little bit. I think I lost track of where they ended up. I think I know where they... I think they walked through the garage pathway. Maybe I missed something? Okay, so they're at the garage park. They decide not to go through the alleyway. They look up. They're looking up at the buildings. Yeah, they go through the tunnels. So that means that'd be where the cat is. They look up the tunnels. They run through. Yada, yada, yada. On the other side, they're going to find the tree, which is where they found the thing that they missed. They decide to look up and see the shadow figure looking up at them, like we've observed as well, because there's a sound coming from them. So then this tree, which I got confused for, is the tree where they found the cat just a second ago. They're kind of looking around, probably in the same state of confusion. I can understand that. Trust me, I definitely can. So then they're jumping, they're running, they know there's one of the monsters is ahead of them because they kind of are like around the same points usually. It's like a few different points they can be at sometimes, dependingly, I guess. They're running someplace. Where are they running? I don't know. How do we get there? Come on, let's go. I'm kidding. So they're still next to the tunnel area. They're still in like the bush area. Alright. So they walk on forward. They're probably about to get chased because there's a monster around the bend. I know there is. And yep, there it is. Starts chasing them. They back out. And seems like they're seeing if it comes after them. But it's not really. Oh, but it's still there. They decided they're going to make a full run for it. They're going for the tunnel, I assume? Look up at the thing. Run through the tunnel. This is so far pretty straightforward. I mean, they still go on for another this. So they get on top of the cars. They look around here. This is on the left side of the street near the entrance. Yep. So this is the car where you first find the first object that something's on top of. I didn't see what I picked up there, but I picked up something. They're going back to the beginning starting alley. Okay. So they go to the beginning starting alley. They look around. Approach the red car. Wait, what? Have I ever picked up a crowbar from there and I just haven't been aware? Or did they do something to make the crowbar appear? But they haven't done anything different than I have. I'll look for the crowbar in a second. Maybe I picked up a crowbar and I didn't fucking realize it. That could have happened, knowing how this game works. So now that they got the crowbar, is it where they go? They haven't done anything differently than outside of what I've done. I'll look for the crowbar because I'm in the parking garage right now. I'm staying on top of the car. The crowbar apparently is under, but yay. Looked like a pipe. It was probably more. Probably a crowbar. It was probably more of a pipe, honestly. Okay, so they go forward. They're following. Oh, hey. Okay, so after they picked up the pipe, because I have skimmed this wall, there is definitely not in the bathroom. I'm going to pause. Okay. Pausing. Back into the game for a second. Let's see if I can figure this out. I have skimmed that whole wall. There was definitely nothing there. Now, pipe. Oh. That wasn't... I went under this car earlier. Water sounds after I picked it up, which... I guess that's supposed to be a... Okay, well, at least I found out what I need to do to continue, so I guess that's good. Water sounds, which I guess is supposed to be a sign I'm supposed to go over there. I will, though. Just one moment. I'm sneaking my way. I swear I thought I looked under that car after all this has happened. I guess I didn't? I just find it funny that the solution of what I was looking for I was literally standing on top of. And okay, so this also did teach me something about the game. When you pick up items, something in the game world changes. That wasn't really made clear, but I now understand by watching that. You know, the bubbling audio is actually pretty creepy. I'm not gonna lie. It's literally just something out of the toilet. Of course, we all know what it kind of looks like. I'm gonna say tomato soup. There is a bathtub with a weird shower head, honestly, and I assume this is an object I can pick up. Okay, now we're back in the blind territory. The problem is I'm afraid if I die... Oh, fuck my life! Okay. What do I do about this? No, seriously. What do I do about this? Do I just get caught by it? Is that a scripted event? I can't really hop over it. When I jumped, there's like no way to avoid that. Am I back at the very beginning? If I am, I'm gonna be really upset. Yep, it's... Let me just touch this Shadow Man and see what fucking happens. Come at me, Shadow Man. Oh, there was a shadow thing that fell here at the beginning. I hadn't really ever noticed that before. I don't... I'm gonna sit on top of this car. I'm gonna talk with you guys. I think I reset my progress. I don't know how I feel about this game. It's kind of scary. It's also kind of frustrating. How was I supposed to... I dig the art style, yes. Also, something to note, in the video of the other person playing the game, I decided to glance right now, there was no giant spider that came for them. What the fuck was that for me, then? How was I supposed to avoid that giant spider anyways? It was literally super huge in this back alley area. Like, in the video, I'm watching very distinctively, and there was definitely not a giant spider thing that came after them. I don't know what happened there, at least comparatively, why I had a giant spider that there was, like, I don't even know how I could begin dodging that thing, and why they were, like, perfectly fine without a giant spider. I'll do it one more time, I guess, but I'm not, like, ecstatic. Honestly, it won't take very long to get back to where I was. I kind of already know that. I'll do it at least one more time. The Shadow Man passed by. There's like some ideas in this game which I'm liking, but I'm not really digging some other aspects of it. I can be 100% honest about that. Okay, I'm gonna get the red thing off the car, then go for the dead cat, then go for the pipe, then go to the bathroom and see if I can rush out before a spider rushes me, I guess. So the things I need usually have audio cues. What is this I picked up? A radio? So I'm gonna run into a monster, but I know where the cat is, so I'm just gonna go for it. There's like a monster on the corner here. Yep. I'm gonna do a loop to get back to the parking lot. It's not like something ran after me, but I guess they didn't? No, it should be another... Fuck, I forgot the car honk scare. It definitely reset my progress, though, I can confirm that. The fact that this game has no checkpoints is maybe one of the most infuriating things. If I could, like, save, I think I'd be more tolerable of some of the things about this game. Okay, back to the beginning area. To avoid the spider, I guess I'm just going to try and go in and out as fast as possible. That's the only thing I can think of. Again, in the other video I was looking at, there was 100% not a giant spider for them. Maybe the pipe's like a weapon? Kind of like use it like a weapon? If I can or can't, it is incredibly unclear. I'm clicking like all these buttons to see if I... Oh, I accidentally just alt-tabbed out of the game. Okay, well, at least I can get back to where I was pretty quickly. Time to get mauled by a spider to death, just because that's the only thing. I'm not really sure what spawned the spider, how I'm supposed to avoid the spider, how I'm supposed to know how to avoid the spider. Also, it seems like the spider doesn't bend to the reality. It looks like it just kind of goes directly for you. The reason it got me is because I jumped, which means it could climb over the wall because it was just going directly towards my position, even though it crossed the Z-axis. Maybe I need to do something to plug up the toilet, and that's why the spider got me. I get killed by a spider. Did I pick up the object? I think I heard me picking it up. I just wanted to rush out not to get bum killed by the spider there. Probably gonna get attacked by one of the monsters when I crawl through this tunnel is my expectation. Moving on forward. Are the fluttering monsters just gone now? I think maybe I didn't finish it because the bubbling sound was still going when I ran away. Oh hey, actually, this is new. This definitely was not here before. Spider? Yep, spider. Fuck my life. So the spider just happened to have caught up to me right then for some reason. Fuck, I'm about to get killed by a spider in this goddamn fucking maze. Got an object. Seem to have disarmed the spider, but I don't actually know that. Huh. I kind of like these twists that are happening right now, but at the same time I don't really know how I feel towards all of it. So obviously it's challenging me to platform here a bit. I can't really crouch, so... How do I progress here? If I even do, is there something up here for me? It's not a crouch button. I've tried like every key here almost. Maybe there's like one key I haven't tried. There's something I'm missing, but maybe this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. Huh. Strange, but interesting. So I can tell now that the town is changing, as I said, when I pick up objects. Like this is completely different now. Oh, there's just a staircase. Well, I'll climb the stairs. I'll try to be a little bit wary to see how things play out. Hello over here? It's like a radio. Okay, what am I supposed to do about this? What? Silent Hill games without no matter of defense can't work. So there is actually a Silent Hill game where you have no matter of defense. But there's some design things about this game where I'm like, oh. I like some of the stuff that's developing later. This is a weird one for me. There's certain things I like a lot about this game, but there's things about which are making this more of a... I feel like if they were willing to make some design differences, this could actually be quite a good game, actually. But I feel like they're doing... The way that they've designed this makes it more like... I'll do it one more time because it makes steady progress there. I'm probably going to die like one of the same points here again, but hey. I'll fucking try one more time. We're going to celebrate all day, all night. Don't stop the dancing. Wait for the shadow to go by. At the moment, the unfortunate thing is this is almost more of a trial and error game at this point. Trial and error is not the... It can work in game design. I'm not saying it can't, and there's parts. I mean, I have some drive to go forward, but there's certain aspects of this game's design which I just am thinking like, oh dear, which is a shame because it actually has some good ideas going for it. But I'm being a little bit soured on the things that I'm not enjoying as much about it. Okay, I'll do a full loop-de-loop. I know I'm going to be chased in a second because there's a monster right there, indeed. Got that. Do a loop to get the pipe. And now I know, I guess the bathroom thing which occurred was that the spider just so happened to have cornered me right then, as opposed to where it was, which is a little bit strange. It was just timing that made that really unfortunate. I keep on forgetting about that car jump scare. Okay, alleyway here. Run down the road. Collect the pipe. The pipe will make it so the bathroom opens. Then get out of the bathroom before the spider thing corners me. Then go into the building. The spider is guarding, which leads to a soda can. So the moment I pick up this, I need to get to the bathroom and out of it before the spider catches up with me, which I assume is what happened last time. Maybe it just had a random spawn point or something. Picking up the pipe, I think, has despawned the shutter enemies, though, and has replaced them with the spider enemies, so... Let's go not there. Bathroom noises occur here. Now get the fuck out of here. Yep, there we go. That almost caught me this time. That time a spider was spawned right there. I guess it's somewhat randomized, some of these stuff, but that was kind of a, like, that's a bullshit position. If I didn't just like rush the fuck out of there, the thing was definitely gonna corner me and there'd be no way to avoid it. Okay, I'm getting ready for this. Fuck! Okay, let me ask a question that was on the stream side. Should I try and just go through this, or are you guys okay with me being like, oh, I'll do this again later? The spider thing got me. I should have darted. I'm going to do it one more time at the very least. That one was... I want to at least get back to where I was and see if the dummy thing gets me again. I think how the dummy thing works is that, well, of course, I forgot about that Shadow Man, but I actually outrun him this time, so I guess that's good. Radio picked up. Now I get chased by this shutter thing over here. Saw the shadow things go down this time. Get the cat. Run down the alleyway. I'm doing it. Somewhat, I guess. Now the car's gonna honk. I remember this time. I'll rush this way because that thing's gonna start chasing me. Head towards the area with the pipe. And once I get the pipe, try and rush to the fucking bathroom, pick it up, and get out as fast as I can, because the spider otherwise will corner me into there. And then I lure the other spider down the alleyway a bit, and then circle around him so he doesn't catch me, and then go inside the maze and get, I think it looks like a soda can. Okay. Rush back over this way. Stick over here, hoping not to attract any spiders' attention, though I know I'm going to. I just have to kind of narrowly avoid it, is my assumption. I don't know why the spider sometimes like triggers and sometimes doesn't, apparently. I'll jump over this stuff. Down the alleyway I go. Get some of my stamina back. Now I'm gonna lure the spider over here, just to sort of circumvent it in just a moment. Okay, get ready for this. Now get this. That makes the spider despawn. Which means it's time for me to leave this area and get to the radio. I would explore the rest of the town, but kind of that's the point of progress, obviously, so. Now I'll see if I can get out of there before the other thing in there gets me, so. Going up. Down the alleyway, let us find a turn here and jai. I think it runs through walls. I'll run down the alley and anything can fucking kill me at this point, 'cause I don't fucking know. I don't know what's coming. I don't know what I'm looking for. Okay, so now I'm as far as I've been. I'm probably gonna get killed by something unexpected. But hey, I've made it further than I've been. I'll walk slowly until I know I need to run. Now I don't really know where to go. It wasn't a really obvious sign after I picked up the radio, so... But, you know, I bet something's changed. Like, that was not there before. Oh, fuck! Oh. Nothing's still coming for me. It most definitely is. Okay, what am I supposed to do with this new thing over here? It's not there. I think this thing is just kind of internally chasing me. It's one of those internal chasers now that I've triggered it. I'm gonna sort of do a run around to see if there's anything I'm missing, but I'm pretty sure this is a thing that's like always coming towards me, slowly but surely. Now I do see there is a new structure, which I assume is what I'm looking for, but how do I approach it? Yeah, there it is. I know it's like always kind of slowly following me. I figured that out about it, but How do I get up here? Okay, I figured it out. I now know where I'm headed towards. Actually, yeah, you know what? It coming over here for me is actually a good thing. I now know the goal of what I'm heading towards. I think this thing probably floats and flies, so... Okay, how do I get up here, Fuck! No, seriously, how do I get up there, I still need to figure that part out. Okay, I'm gonna try and lure this thing over here? Yep, it is definitely always chasing me. Kind of already knew that. I figured it looked like the sort of monster that'd be doing that sort of thing, so that is obvious. Probably also goes through walls, is my assumption. It's a monster that breaks all the rules. Now, how do I get started with this, though? Fuck my life. I want to like pause and think about this, but I know this thing's like constantly chasing me. I can't look at the chat because I need to avoid it. How do I get a platform here? I know where I'm supposed to get to, but how do I get a higher jump here? That is what this has now become. I don't want to get cornered in that dead-end bathroom, so I'm not going towards it. Oh, here we go, I figured it out. Fuck my life with this, though. This is like one of my least favorite type of things. I got keys. Oh, what just happened? Okay, I got keys. Something should be changing. I don't know what. So now I just have to run around while this thing's still chasing me because that didn't deactivate this monster, and then I'll look for where these keys go. This is enthralling, I'm sure. And now I super jump? What the fuck? Yeah, I just have a super jump now. What the f... That's just my ability now. What the... Oh, that scared me. So those keys unlocked me the ability to super jump. I don't know how I feel about this. Problem is that monster's still chasing me, and I guess I kind of what I'm doing now. I think I'm supposed to get to the top of this tallest building. Almost overshot it. I guess it's not the top of the tallest building. Am I okay to alt tab for a second, or is the monster still coming towards me? Well, I'm hopping over here. I'm probably gonna land next to the monster, just wait for it. I can now meet this thing up here, though. I probably shouldn't touch it, though. I shouldn't touch those things, right? I will say this. It's a very strange game. I don't think the monster, either it's having a hard time catching up with me because now I can just completely break the Z-axis, or it just can't float up this high. Okay, I kind of know where I am. I kind of like want to hop out of town and see if that's the solution, but I'm going to first see if there's anything on the rooftops. I didn't hop quite far enough. Can I just like walk over this one? Good. If I land in the streets, I'm worried that the monster's going to be right there and I'm going to have to reset all this progress again. I've been to the tallest building. So if I've been there, where else is there really to go? I'm going to check this building off in the distance just because I don't know where it is really. Okay. I'm gonna hop here and hope I land on something. And not the monster. Where is this? This is close to the bathroom. I recognize it. Okay. Almost high enough to get up there, but not quite. That was high enough to get up here. But is there anything? Am I just like in a different part of town also? I honestly don't know anymore. I'm kind of just going at this point. Why land on something? Should I just fall off into the abyss and see what happens? Like if they program this super jump into the game, they have to have been ready for players to like hop out of bounds, right? Guess I'm still investigating the rooftops until I know any better. Just kind of cycling just to make sure there isn't like anything up here, so... Is this the beginning of the game? Like I think it is. This is, my direction was okay. I was trying to figure out where I was, even though I was like jumping over rooftops. So I figured, like, I'm at the beginning area, aren't I? The answer to that is yes. Yes, I was. I think I'm gonna land in the abyss. It's not like I strictly want to. I might. The only thing that seems like it'd be important is the tallest building, but I swear I jumped to the tallest building. I didn't spot anything, so... Don't have quite the height to jump on the second tallest building, which I'm right next to, though. Or at least right here, I don't. Don't see anything particularly special up there, but I'm going to try. Okay, is this building tall enough to... Yep, it is. So I'm probably going to get killed when I fucking do this right now. But I am going to Alt-Tab for a second. Second option. Maybe that one car in the starting area. I jumped to where that is. I'm going to look at the fucking guide thing I was looking at here again just a second. I'm going to keep the camera for you guys on that because that's where I was. So I'm going to catch it up to where I've gotten to, where now I've got super jumping abilities. I'm pretty sure the game is paused, but you know, I don't know that. If the screen starts turning red, then I'll know. Okay. So end up back here. The super jumping ability isn't one I really was fully expecting. I'll say I'm pretty sure the monster can't get this high at this point because I wasn't encountering anything rooftop right. I'm pretty sure it's in the streets below, but yeah. Okay, just sort of skipping the video. What do I do once I get this far? I think that the person who I'm watching got killed and restarted the game at a certain point as well. I'm going to wait till I see they've got super jumping powers, because obviously that's now what I'm looking for. Yeah, they definitely died at one point. Okay, almost caught up to where I was again. I'd probably just to jump into the abyss on the outward side and see what happens. That's honestly probably the best bet I got. That one card on the start. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Either you transferred to a monster or you broke the game. Wait, you guys think that me having the super jump ability isn't intentional? Okay, well, in the video, they've almost caught up to where I was, so they get the keys, run away. No, actually, super jumping seems to be intentional. In the Let's Play that I'm watching here, they get super jumping after picking up the thing that I did. Okay, yeah, you're just supposed to jump off the edge, and that's how you escape the city. So, yeah. So now I've got the super jumping ability. Which way is the building? I just need to jump into the abyss. Let's go, folks. There you go. Game created by DreamMix. Run away to wake up. Never wake up. And there you go. That, I guess, was the game. Oh, so you are transforming into a monster. There was a lot of monsters. I don't know what I think of that game. I'm still... There were some interesting original ideas there, I can give it that much. However, there was a lot of design decisions I just didn't really like. Okay, I'll say this. Sometimes one good thing that a horror game can do is I think horror games can be effective when it's not clear that you're following the designer's intent all the time. When you go into like this area where you're not really certain that you're like, if you can't really follow the game designer's intent, there's kind of a creepiness to it, and this game did scare me on several encounters. So on that side, I think it works. On the other side, though, a lot of times, a lot of the design aspects were more trial and error stuff than anything that felt satisfying to do. And frustration and horror can work together, but I don't really feel like it melded together in the best way in this particular instance. I did not hate it. I thought there were some interesting ideas. I will say this. It did some things I have personally never seen before in a horror game. So, I mean, that's good. But at the same time, it's like, huh. It's very strange, like a horror game I feel so conflicted about. So, I guess that's something I can give it. Alright, though. Next up, because that took a little bit longer than I expected. I'm not sure how many of these games we'll be playing. I already kind of clarified that, but all the same.